So this is about 17 days growing starters in rock wool, and everything. A lot of them came in. Some of them didn't make it, just like a couple, but for the most part. But I'm gonna get these ready to go into my easy garden now. I think they're ready. So the first step I want to do is I'm gonna remove most of these sprouts and just leave one or two in each one of these little holes. So like that one right there, that one's good, but I'm gonna take out some of these. So see right here I'm gonna take out all the ones that don't look the strongest. Take out that one, and I'm gonna take out this one. So I'm left with just that one. This one just has one. Pulled out that one. This one's kind of lanky, so I'm gonna pull that out. A little lanky. I pull out the lanky ones, the lankiest ones. And do that to all of them. Just find the ones that you think you need to leave the strongest ones in there, basically, is what you want to do. Strongest looking. So I just went through here and I removed all these sprouts. I'll probably eat them, put them on a sandwich or something, or a smoothie or something, but because they are kind of, they're microgreens. But I left like a couple in each one of the little holes. And next step is I'm gonna cut this thing up like a birthday cake and then put it in my easy garden. Okay, so the next step is I'm gonna cut this thing up like a birthday cake. Just like that. I'm gonna go all this way, and make a bunch of squares, and you'll see what happens. So just finishing up this last little pass. And now I'm gonna cut them this way. Sometimes you might chop off some of the plants, try not to though. But I'll do that to all these. Each row, you're gonna have like almost 100 of these little squares. And I'm going for the last cut. All right, so they're all chopped up into different squares. These little squares are gonna go into my easy garden. Okay, so we have these little sprouts. They're gonna go in my easy garden. Here's one I just started to pull up. And look at all those roots. Look at that. That's exactly what you wanna see before you put it over there into my easy garden. We'll just take this over right now. And actually, okay, so basically just gonna take out one of these net cups. You got your starter here. You got all those roots coming out the bottom. You're just gonna put that right into the cup. You don't need to smash it down, just put it right there like that. Those little roots are gonna find their way out eventually, and you're just gonna put it right into the My Easy Garden system, just like that. We're gonna do it for all of them. All right, so I'm gonna do the last one, and let me find here's the last one I put in. You can still see the roots at the bottom. Just put it into the net cup. You don't need to smash it, just put it in there nice and snug, and then put it into my easy garden. So I just put in a plant each one of these little net cups, put it into my easy garden. Now we have 10 different plants growing in this very small space. I'm gonna put some water in, show you how I put the nutrients in, and turn it on, and that's it. And then I'm gonna check on it, every few days just to make sure everything's going good. But that's about it. Okay, so to fill it up, I'm just gonna get the hose here and take out one of our plants and just fill the bucket up, the reservoir. Okay, so when you're growing with hydro, you could literally just use the tap water and run it without any nutrients, and they'll grow, but they're not going to grow like really great. So I use this stuff called MaxiGrow. I think it's backwards in there, but MaxiGrow is pretty good. You're just going to take 1 scoop. Just take one of these scoops. Put it in there. And that's it. You got 1 scoop. Take some more water. Kind of flush it down. Fill the rest of the reservoir up. So I'll kind of mix it in there too. Fill the reservoir up to the top. So that's good. We'll put this back in and I'll show you the next step. So last step, you got all your plants in there. I believe that's cilantro. You got some like arugula, bunch of good stuff. 10 different plants growing here. And here I go, I'm gonna plug it in. And there goes the water pump inside. And that is about it, you guys. So I'll take one of these out. You see all that water right there? That's just dripping down and hitting the roots of this plant. And it's doing it for all these plants. So pretty soon your roots are just gonna grow out and they're all gonna grow into the middle here. And they're just gonna grow. And they have the nutrients in there, so that's about it. You need a little bit of sun. You see some of the sun coming through here. And get a little sun, depending on what you're growing. But that's it. So I'll show you the progress on how these are doing. You can see how tiny they are, and they're all gonna grow to be, you know, big plants that you can eat from. Make fresh salads, all kinds of stuff. We'll do more videos, but that's about it.